Uh, hello, hello,
One can don't sit like this. Look
hello, my friends and all chairperson. The topic has been voted for the debate. That is, we are more always pessimistic more than optimistic. That is, pessimistic. It's the realistic view of the view around the world, acknowledging the presumptions and that could not lie ahead. Suppose throughout the history, we can see pessimism in many phases, such as in war and social upheavals can also cause a pessimism. And if we see, if we, I would talk about the example that is ragging. Ragging is a type of pessimistic thinking about the plans. Uh, Ragging is it can create the humiliation and embarrassment around the individuals, and that can create a pessimistic world for them who are always humiliated by the ragging by ragging. Also, that's all.
Thank you very much. Please
Okay.
come back.
You want to counter?
You counter.
Okay. So for first thing, I would like to answer that you talk about ragging, right? So first thing is that
Yes.
first thing is that I want to talk about the victim, right? So if everything is about pessimism, then how will the victim survive? Okay, he will that person will means we can't survive, without any hope. Now here hope comes when a person is becoming a victim, he or she has to think with positivity only, otherwise that person can't survive in this world, in this society, because after that dangerous day, or what you talk about, when that incident happened, after that day that person will not wake up if there is only negativity, but that person wakes up and gets a new morning and gets a new day with a new hope, that yes, what happened last day, I will survive, I will what I will do, it will overshadow it, and I will move on. So that's the thing, there is no negativity at all.
But there also comes negativity in that person individual who was embarrassed for that moment. That if she held it, if she joined the class after that day, she will also that negativity comes her his or her mind, and he will not get a chance to prove himself, and he will not get the success at all. That is
But you yourself, you are telling that that victim will what join the class or whatever, you will continue, that person will continue his or her own daily routine. Why? Because he has the positivity, because positivity has the power, to swift away the negativity from that person's life. So that's the power of positivity. Negativity is there obviously, but positivity overshadows it, otherwise you can't survive in this world.
but he also overshadowed by negativity, that he will not join any other of our friends, that comes that I will he will again react by their hands, and next and again he thought that I will not achieving that success that I wanted to do.
But if let me tell you, I don't know which incident you are talking about, but if you are talking about such with means a person who is like this, if something happens to that person, anything, any difficult thing, any negative thing, then you are talking about that person will do the Dutch. But these kind of persons, less, you will find less in number, but you will find most of the people who will survive obviously, and he will continue his daily routine.
Yeah, but the thing is that the person will be depressed. Obviously, because of obviously obviously because of the day whatever he or she faced in a ragging, and ragging is not about one day scene, it's like month, and so the person will be depressed. And the thing is that a person who faced the ragging and all those things, they continued their daily lifestyle. Why? Because they want to avoid the negative thoughts. A person daily lifestyle in a same potential, because they face the negative things and they avoid the negative thoughts of their mind. That's why they do the daily lifestyle. They try to focus in their studies and whatever the lifestyle has or have. And the thing is that the person even is not its state, and after sometimes a person have to send to the psychologist because of the negative feelings are overshadowed the whatever the positive thoughts the person have.
So you are telling about ragging.
Yeah.
So you tell your principal what ragging is, what
What happened to you?
what ragging you they have done to you. You tell your principal.
First of all, one of my relatives' sons faced ragging, and the person now he is a very he was a very brilliant student, but he studied in an engineering college, and the engineering like the seniors ragged him, and they gave drug, and now he is mad. Like he don't have he tried to like just try to own a shop of
From where he get money for drugs? Tell me.
not from
From their parents.
the seniors.
Why?
The seniors ragged him. They gave drugs and they gave weed to him, and they don't allow him to eat some foods. Even the seniors did the like.
We know what ragging is. What's your point?
No, he's trying to say that the what ragging I faced. I am not faced any ragging. I'm just saying the example. I saw the example in my family. That's why I'm saying it. He's mad now, and he don't have the quality that studied and whatever. The parents faced so many bad things about his son. So now what? I saw the I know the example. That's why I'm saying to you.
The ragging you tell me this drugs. This is very.
Carry on. Speak.
No, I know drug is very bad, so they have to take. The college have to take a strict.
Drugs are not always bad. They're life-saving drugs. Sold at medical stores. So you have to understand.
So this is a medicine. So
Yes, life-saving drugs.
it's a medicine, and drugs are very bad for
In the
health.
market and all chemists and druggists shops.
Even weeds are weeds are illegal still available, and if you go to engineering college or any medical college, you can find it, because people have the options, have the everything to nowadays to afford the weed and whatever, like the narcotics things.
Well, as I will start with her. Good evening, my respected chairperson, all my co-warriors and friends here. Well, first of all, she talked about ragging. I would like to ask her a direct question. That it's very unfortunate that one of his relatives' sons, right now he's suffering. He or she is suffering. Is there any anti-ragging committee or department there in the college? Can you please clarify? Can you please?
Yeah, there is even every like anti-ragging. There is a in every college there is anti-ragging session, like not anti-ragging community, but they are like a inactive.
For your kind information, these days, ragging is something that is being dealt with very strictly by the government. Okay, even if you are, I am citing you my personal example. Though it's not allowed, but still, I'm an ex-student of Srirampu College. Okay, during our for Department of Economics, I'm open right now. The fact is that what actually happened, that even if there is a custom, like I can say, or ritual, if you can say that.
Is there anything negative?
Nothing negative.
You have taken the name of the college. That's why I'm telling you.
Okay.
Some comment.
Yes, it might be for me.
Okay. Now, let us deal with it in a different way. In a college, okay, where there is a for maintaining a good senior junior relationship. Okay, so there second year students, they talk to juniors, and okay, and they ask them to do something. There is nothing that is in a friendly way. There is nothing psychologically. It's not psychological something. But afterwards, what happens that in a particular college, that just for the sake only, I actually don't know what actually happened. But fact is that for a particular this thing, that for this interaction, nothing actually happened. Guardians are being called of all the second year students. Nothing happened actually, just for the interaction. Say you sing a song, okay, you just see that they just solve this puzzle on the board like this. This
I'm
is
talking about the topic.
Yeah,
coming, coming,
like,
coming, coming,
Ragging is not our topic,
coming.
right?
Now that's why just point is that these days government is very strict to deal with this. So this is not at all.
Jadavpur University.
This is not at all.
Like
This is not at all an example of sufferings. Now, sorry, an example of suffering. Now, point is that there is a law called law of attraction. What it suggests that if you invite or inculcate positivity in your life, then positive things is going to happen to your life. The same, the vice versa. That if you inculcate negativity in your life, then negative things is going to come to your life. Now, what is your approach? Question is that there has to be a balance between pessimism and optimism in one's life.
Bhola, what is the topic? You are like concluding. You are concluding. What is the
I'm not concluding. I'm giving my opinion.
it's a debate.
right?
I'm debating. That's why I'm debating.
That is matter of-
What I have to decline the motion.
Right.
You have to prove that pessimism is more than optimism in someone's life.
Yes, right.
Oh, I'm saying what I'm asked to do. What am I asked to do by my? I'm saying that. I'm coming to the point. Thing is that so for that purpose, this actually happens for law of attraction. Now, second thing, what happens? They talked about insurance. They talked about share market. Now, there, what happens in case of insurance? Here, insurance cannot be pessimistic. Why? Because pessimism is something that sometimes pessimism when a person overthinks. Now, overthinking actually gives birth to pessimism. Now, here, what happens that psychology suggests that when there is an imbalance of neurotransmitter, that is chemicals, that is dopamine and serotonin. So from there, this imbalance, due to this imbalance, the pessimism actually grows. Then right now, medical science, to be specific, psychiatry, the medicine, the improvement is so significant that with the actual dosage, this thing can be treated. So even if you are in great depression, these things can be treated. So pessimism, in the truest sense of the term, even if that is there, it can be treated if the root cause can be identified. Now, question is that can it be eliminated? No,
Now, are we more pessimistic?
Yeah.
than-
no, we are not. We are not. Now here,
We are more optimistic or as much pessimistic, as much optimistic as pessimistic.
we are actually. It depends upon the situation. In which situation we are in.
Diplomatic answer, sir.
Thing is that why I'm saying
Debatable
that
answer.
when a person say there is a history of heart attack in a particular family. Okay, now if someone thinks that heart attack may happen to me, so if I take measures, okay, that doesn't make me a pessimist. Rather, for the precaution and being an optimist, being a hopeful person, as we earlier discussed, that hope against hope, that it is that see, I don't know what's coming in the future, but we should not that's called lose the hope. That's why for precautionary things we can be optimistic and we can think in a way that whatever bad things that are on the cards, that can be taken care of in the present.
No, you are speaking idealistic.
Yes, right.
But the subject matter is not idealistic. Subject matter is a clear statement that we are always more pessimistic than optimistic. So, what is your stance there?
Stand is we are always optimistic than pessimistic.
More optimistic
Yeah.
than pessimistic.
Yeah.
And points for that logical points to support.
Yep, sir. Sir, if we see from the standpoint of if we see from the standpoint of say for an example that someone who is investing in shares. Okay, now here my previous speaker from the group, someone said that when we are investing, so we want personal growth. So for growth, when is it going to come? When we are becoming optimistic. So when you are investing, that your money is you're going to lose the money or the returns, then you are not going to invest.
How
You
many
will-
of us invest in the share market? how many of how many commoners invest in the share market?
Better you check the Google.
No,
You
no.
see,
Ask, better you ask. They were checking better you ask.
these days many people are investing. Many people, many
Number
people,
is less.
many people,
Many number is less.
many
and
people.
also
Those who are
they-
not taxpayers, even they are also
Yes,
investing.
but number is less.
But different. But the approach is different. It can be through mutual fund or it can be direct. You can say intra trading. People are not doing intra trading.
More in banks and in FDs rather in
These days, people are. You are talking about orthodox people. You are talking about orthodox people,
Yes.
old-minded.
So you have to take into account all.
But Shubhra told earlier that all our investments are actually born out of pessimism.
No, not like that.
Shubhra stated clearly.
Had it been so that
Shuddha economics.
Had it been so, then what is the return of we are going to get? You see, it's all about we have to discuss. She talked about aversion.
Why we do this? She's saying we do it for our rainy days. Now, whenever you think of your rainy days, then you are thinking of pessimism. You are thinking of pessimism. That's why you are thinking of rainy days.
So actually, rainy days we all plan. Financial planning these days we talk about. So financial planning, we want better. We want better tomorrows. So for that aspect, we have to plan in such a way that is going to fetch us higher returns. For that aspect, there are prospects that there are safe investment. There are investment that are actually risky. Share market.
See how they support the statement made by one of their own speakers. Shubhra made that statement that all our investments are born out of this.
Yeah, definitely out of pessimism. You start from life insurance, all right. So, why do we invest in life insurance? Life insurance, why we invest? Because there's hopeless, like you know very well that if something may occur, life is uncertain. So that is why you need to invest something so that if anything, even the life in case of life insurance covered, even accidental benefit also, even if you do not die, then also you get the sum. Not it is not the only after your death your family will be. So there are many different types.
They were discussing medical claims.
Yes, mediclaim also. So mediclaim, why this thought comes? Because thought is pessimism. That I might suffer from any disease. Okay, otherwise you know better. Mediclaim, if you do not suffer from any disease, all your money will go in vain. Okay, you will not return. You will not get back anything. Okay, despite that you are investing money because you know very well that once you have the mediclaim, the coverage that you will get, so it can cure the bill of the nursing home because it is a lump sum. And you that is why you if you invest small that pessimism that there is a chance that I may suffer. Otherwise, why do you invest? Otherwise, because you are losing. If you do not suffer, like even young people are also investing. So why? In the they're doing also why? Because they always a thought comes that there is a chance. There is a chance. And this thought chance, why? That chance, the chance of suffering from any curable or incurable disease.
Do you think all our sweetest songs?
Yes, that I was going to tell that. I was going to tell, but yes,
Please tell that.
as I was said by P.B. Shelley, our sweetest songs are those that tell us of saddest times. Why? Because when we have achieved something, we have reached at a certain level, even then we think of our old days, we think of the nightmares, and we think of the memories, horrible memories, nightmares, and we think of losing the power. You all right? We think that at any point in time, we may lose the position. We may fall from the grace. Okay, we have reached a certain position. Even then, there is a thought. Okay, the thought, why? That I may fall from the grace. So that is why you are more active. Okay, you are more. You are taking more precautionary measures. Okay, all right. This thought. Otherwise, why? Because this thought gives but the idea of making plan or whatever. Because you are saying something. Your life is uncertain, and that always haunts you. There's something danger may happen, something may happen. That is why you always try to take some precautionary
Okay, these
like-
thoughts, you're talking about some thoughts, right?
Right.
And you are calling them negativity.
Right.
Let me tell you, I think you know, let me tell you again, let me remind you, that is the most dangerous or the most saddest thing, most sad thing we know, that is death. Okay, we all are aware of death. So if that is the negative, and death is nothing positive, right? Death is negative. So if that is negative, then we have to be negative always. right? Because we know that death will come. If not now, it's tomorrow, right? So then we have to be negative always.
That's what
Okay,
you're-
right? But that's not
Not by the-
negative.
That is-
Wait, now let me tell you. You told from the negativity we make plans, right?
Right.
So negative means it's a sign of minus. Means to remove something.
Right.
So how can you make plans from negativity? First thing, and positive means the sign of plus to add
like
something.
my opinion,
To add
It
something.
removes years from your life.
Sorry.
It removes, you're talking about death?
Yes.
Like death removes years from your life.
Yeah. So
So you
we
said-
all know that. We all know that. If we lose our life from due to that. So if that's negativity, if we know that negative thing,
Life is
we will not make
full
plans.
of
We will
uncertain.
not
Life
make plans.
is full of uncertain. Life is not full of certainty.
That's the thing. Then we will not make plans. Sit idle. We will not make plans. Why should we make plans if it's
we
death?
don't have no other options. And if we
Why
are very
no
much
other
positive,
options?
then why should we make so many plans? If we are very much
That's
positive,
positive.
No, that
That's
is
why you're
not
making
positive.
plans. You're
That is-
adding things to your life.
No. that
If
is
you're
not
negative,
positive.
no. If you're
No,
negative
positive-
and your mind is
positive
negative, then everything will be lost.
Whom will you call-
So sit
whom
idle,
will you
no
call
plans.
positive? Who is making a lot of plans are going here and there, everywhere, or who's going to
Whatever is the
But we
whatever
are-
the number is,
No,
you're
we
making a
cannot say-
single plan
cannot-
to survive the next day,
It's survive,
right?
because we are-
But death
Hey,
will come.
survive,
Let
that
it
is the-
come tomorrow.
Survival of the fittest. We have to survive. But positive,
That's the
that is-
positive
no,
thing,
we
to
are
survive.
trying to
Survival
survive,
is
that
the
doesn't mean
positive
that
thing.
It is positive.
Survival
That
is the positive thing.
If everyone wants
We
to
are doing
survive,
insurance and all whatever for survival.
everyone wants to survive. But that doesn't mean
But
that.
that's called the instinct, survival instinct.
Yes.
So that's not negativity,
That's a
sir.
positive instinct you mean.
Yes, that's not negative at all. If negative,
Let
then
me
no.
give my opinion.
Yes, please.
Then, yes. Sir, nothing succeeds like success. Okay, all right. So we try our level best, whatever we do. All right. So success, that is the ultimate thing. Unless we reach that goal, whatever pep talk, this, that, but nothing succeeds like that. When we reach that goal, we cherish the world. Else not. Else what? Else there is a fear. Fear of falling. Fear of failing. That haunts. But we will try because we have no other option. We have to live. We negative. That doesn't mean that a person who is negative always try to die.
We have to leave. That's negative.
No, we have to live.
We have to leave that thought is
Living,
negative. How?
Everybody cannot commit suicide. Living doesn't decide anything. Living doesn't mean negative. But the thought, that thought first. Now let me tell you. Why do you
Excuse me, first, I asked her this question. Survival instinct is negative or positive?
Yes.
Survival instinct.
Survival instinct is we cannot this way cannot decide.
Categorize, you cannot categorize.
Cannot survive. Everybody wants to survive. That doesn't decide whether negative or positive. This instinct cannot decide. Now let me tell you, why do you pray? Spirituality talk about pray. Now, whether positive or negative, that optimist or pessimist. I will say pessimist. I will say you're praying to God for better something. Even then pessimist. What pessimist? Why? You see, we always feel that there is risk. We may always think there is danger. Something may happen. This may happen. That may happen. So whenever we go, when we pray for our betterment, we pray for our recovery. Like God, we always pray to God. So we pray to God for that. Now you're saying that then there is hope. So you're praying that is better. There is hope.
Then you're praying
Then-
for positivity.
Yes, no,
You're
let me tell
praying
that.
for
That is I'm telling you. I'm
positivity.
telling you. That is me. Let me tell you logic. I'm going to tell. Yes, you will tell that I'm telling. That you will tell positive. Because you're saying no. I'll say no. Because why? God is light. Tantamount to light. Human beings, that's a light. It is during our darkest moment we tend to God. You're right. That we are dark. So when there is dark,
Into?
God. So when there is
What is the
dark,
meaning? What do you want to
yes,
say? What do you want to
during difficult time,
We pray to God.
pray to God.
Okay.
When dark, life is dark, so we do not have any other ways. When the place is dark, we need light. Right? So
Light is the representation of?
light is
Light is the
representation
representation
of
of what?
God.
In other sense? In
Other
other
sense,
sense?
what?
Darkness is the representation of what? Light is representation of what? Come clean.
Where
Where
dark?
is stand up? Say light is turned off. If light comes, like what light will bring positivity. Then what does it
Yes,
mean? It brings
yes,
optimism.
light will-
That means
yes, right.
there is optimism.
No, what is the topic? We, human beings, not the light. Right? Human beings, talk about human beings.
Human beings are here.
When-
Okay,
Yes,
human beings.
animals are not here.
Human,
Animals
what
are
is
not
our
here.
topic?
Yeah.
We are more pessimist than optimist.
Okay, let me
You
come
are
to
saying
human
light is there. So
Light is light, not we.
You are hoping for
We are
light.
done.
You are hoping for light.
Hoping for light.
Yeah,
I am
that's
done.
why hope.
My
Hope against
basic-
hope.
No,
Light against
no,
hope.
hope not.
Light
No.
against dark.
Yes, I want.
Okay.
Because
You are
I
trapped in
want
your
light.
own logic.
My
You are trapped in your own logic, man.
My place is dark. That is why I want light. So I am dark. In this way, my place is dark. So I need light.
Yeah.
We
What escape? For surviving. For surviving, you need light, right?
Dark means what? Dark means pessimist. So we are pessimist.
So what you need? You need light for survival.
When you are praying for light,
Right, right.
because you are in the darkness,
Yes, right.
and that darkness represents, of course, pessimism.
Yes.
So you are pessimistic
Right.
by nature at that time.
Right.
But now see, this is the kind of irony of fate. You are praying to God for light, that is your optimism.
No,
While physically you are in the dark, mentally you are optimistic.
no, mentally you cannot say this. I am
So you are praying.
No, no,
Accept
praying
it.
what?
Accept it.
Mentally why? Mentally I'm thinking. Why I'm praying? Mentally I'm weak. I'm praying why? Mentally, if you say mentally I'm weak, because my body cannot do anything. Pray whichever. Ultimately mental. Mentally I'm weak. I
Then
want to
positivity makes you strong.
Positivity.
Positivity
I am
makes you. You
more
are weak.
positivity.
You are
I
mentally
am-
weak.
yes.
Mentally, physically weak.
Right.
Positivity makes you
Yeah, that
strong.
is
That's
God,
why you're
not
praying
me.
for God.
That God, not me. That light, that energy, not me. So I am pessimist. Try to understand. I am pessimist. I am dark.
Then be pessimistic. Why are you trying to be optimistic?
Yes. What happened?
He-
I am
he is pessimistic.
You
He
try
is
to understand.
You are a pessimist. Being a pessimist,
Yes, right.
you are just demanding optimism in your life.
Optimism.
Light is
I am.
not. Like,
Yes.
just answer
That
what
God.
is the-
God is
what-
optimism. Ultimate God is
Just one
optimism.
simple question.
I am
Mr.
pessimist.
Shah, one simple
I
question.
have understood that.
What light represents?
I have already told. Light
I didn't
represents
understand.
Energy. Light represents energy.
I didn't understand.
So what do you understand? What do you
What is
understand?
the representation of light?
Light, energy. You ask anyone energy. Light
What
energy.
is darkness and what
God
is
I
light?
told, you can know God. I'm telling energy, you can know. So what does light
See,
represent?
so when in the dark, in say that the room is dark.
Yeah, dark, you switch off all the lights.
Telling, just
Then
telling.
you can understand better.
You can no way you can dilute the matter. No, thing is that.
Telling, yeah.
So thing is that the room is dark when the lights are turned off. Okay.
Yeah, right.
So you don't have a night vision goggle where you can see around that with some special power that okay I can see everything. So what you need to see, what your pair of eyes need to see is light. When the sweet lights are turned on, that is the ray of hope. Then only you can see. Then only you can.
Right.
Then only you can.
No, that is the ray.
You can engage yourself in
That is the
different
ray.
sort of activities.
What is
If you
the
believe in
topic?
karma, karma needs light or the power of positivity.
What we? Here you tell we mean human beings.
If every
No, you cannot like we
See,
means
see,
what?
see.
You simply
Do you think-
we means you're doubting dogs,
See,
cats, and
do you consider yourself as a special specimen of Homo sapiens
Yes.
who doesn't need light to see?
Yes.
If you accept the presence of light,
Yeah, I can.
that's why see the way he was watching that we can see everyone.
I am pessimist.
This is because of only
I am
light.
pessimist. I need light.
The light is there. Light is there.
So I am not pessimist.
Your life needs to be enlightened.
Why do you need light? Why do you need
No,
light?
my
No,
step.
tell
No,
us,
you
why
tell
do you
my
need
step.
light?
I am saying light is on.
Yeah.
Light is switched off. I am saying.
Yeah.
Okay, ultimately, my identity, ultimately optimism. The light ultimately gives me
What?
Gives me what? Pessimism. But my step is
La-
light gives me what? Light.
Darkness will give you frustration, only frustration in life. That is what.
1%. Okay, no, 1%.
Dark is all about not doing any karma. It's all about that.
His life is full of dark. So ultimately, man, his standpoint is light. As long as light is there, that means
It is the fight of the individuals. It is the fight of the individuals to come out of darkness. That's it. That is light is all about.
Ultimately, that energy. You have nothing. Ultimately, that energy gives you everything. Light. As you are standpoint is there.
No, just now you said. When
You are
you
in-
are
Say we didn't
energy.
say we didn't get the clear answer to the light.
One thing I would like to ask it. Drowning man catches the stroke.
Yes, right.
Now, the drowning man is, of course, in a very negative circumstance. For that, that's why we say that a drowning. He cannot be, of course, in a very
No, that-
enlightened position.
No, there's a proverb, right? You have to understand that no one wants to die. That's your life. Even the person, even the
So
criminal,
why does he catch at a straw?
catch a straw, they are positive that he wants to leave. That he wants to leave. So
That is the way of hope. Accept the fact. Already accepted. Already accepted. So already accepted.
A person who is also very much negative in nature. No, who is very much negative in nature. And a person who is very much negative in nature, absolutely negative. You push him into the pond, he will just try to survive. But in nature, he is very much negative. He is very optimist. So literally, even he will also try to do that. And why? He
Okay,
is
just-
very,
okay,
very
okay, okay, okay. Just one question. Just one question.
Pessimist person will do that.
Okay,
Why?
just one question. Okay, is there any apparatus? Is there any apparatus? Okay, that will actually is going to measure the amount of negativity that he's more negative.
No, why?
How do you how do you
Asking
how?
the police questions.
Okay, answer that. Answer that.
No, answer
That's why. How can you say how can you say that he is full of negativity?
Debate. Ultimately,
No, just tell that just tell
You also were from
just tell
What you are
just
saying.
like that you fail to understand light, we fail to understand
If
negativity.
you ask me the measurement, we cannot discuss the
Please,
topic.
Manika.
All right, so Aratika was asking us like, yeah, Aratika was asking us that why do you need light? Because we don't have.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that, right? I believe.
Because you're pessimistic.
Yes.
You don't have
Yeah,
light.
no,
So you want to be optimistic. That's why you want light.
Give some light.
No, no. What? If you get light from me, I would be grateful.
He's a reflected
Sure.
glory. He's a reflected glory.
How do you know?
Sure, why not?
So please give.
What light do you need?
What kind of like? I don't know.
Red, colorful, everything.
Listen to this. The point is, someone was discussing the law of attraction, right? Look, we have this wrong sense, or rather wrong knowledge, because we believe that whatever you attract and whatever you try to manifest or believe that I am, it will be manifested. Not so. For example, if you see your friend is setting the flames on fire, and if you get bitchy about it, God is listening to that emotions, those emotions, right? He's catching those emotions because God or the super being doesn't have the sense to understand your words. You might say like, I want to be as successful as my friend is, but your emotions are driven negatively, right? And most of us are driving our emotions negatively, right? And that is the real McCoy. I do believe because you see. Many of us, our friends, our relatives, more or less everybody's bitchy. Why so? Because we all are negative somehow. And when you are negative, you feel that law will be attracted, the attraction will be attracted. The law of attraction, you navigate it. The law of attraction will be attracted. Not so. Because you are telling God and you are sending those emotions to God. And it will never be attracted. You have to be happy about it.
So are you always pessimistic or optimistic?
Look, sir, I am optimistic, but the topic says that you are more optimistic, more pessimistic than optimistic, right? So I believe somehow we try to be optimistic, but the circumstances, because we are living in the dark age, that is why we know it as the Kali Yuga. You know very well, in Satya Yuga, there was a devil, the most dangerous devil. You know very well, Hiranyakashipu, right? In this Treta Yuga, we got a devil, that is Ravana. In Kali Yuga, Kansh. And in the in Dropa Yuga, Kansh. But in Kali Yuga, we have the devil. That is, I am the devil of myself. Because I believe God and devil both are living within. So what I try to tell you here, that as it is the age of, or it is the dark age of Kali Yuga, Kali. So I do believe that here in this stage, in this situation, in this circumstance, it's very, very tough. Rather, you will be in a predicament or you will be behind the eight ball if you try to be optimistic.
Okay, let
Because
me.
I believe
Do you
people
really
are-
think devil defeated God or God defeated devil? What do you think?
Look, if you talk about, I don't know, but right now the thing is.
No, the incidents you shared, I just want to
I
know.
shared the incidents. Right. Now, if you talk about Kali Yuga, right. You know very well, the Lord Kalki would come and kill Kali? Right. In order to kill Kali, God himself, the Kalki himself needs the seven avatars, seven Chiranjeevis. Right. Without those seven Chiranjeevis, it cannot be defeated. He cannot be defeated. So Kalki himself needs. Right. Kalki is one of the avatars of the Sri Vishnu. So you cannot define this way. Right. Because Lord himself needs
No, you told.
those Chiranjeevis.
You told
As
devil.
we are in Kali Yuga, we are pessimistic.
Right, true.
But what are we trying to do then?
See,
Are we trying to- are we
you
trying
just
to
you just said
drown
that.
in pessimism?
No, just say for example, I have a bottle of water right now, right? So just because I have the bottle of water doesn't mean that it is in my stomach, right? So we are praying to God, we are trying to do that, but we don't have that blessing. Until unless I have the blessing, I cannot say I'm more optimistic. So if I find it,
So you are saying that we are more pessimistic because we are.
indeed, by all odds, by all odds, by all odds.
Now the question is that you are trying to get rid of this pessimism.
If I'm trying to get, yes, I'm trying.
So we all are trying.
Yes, we all are trying.
So why do we try for something?
Because
There is pessimism on.
we need to look for, no, we need the blessings.
Why do we just? Why do we think? Why do we envisage that yes, blessings may come from that source?
It might change our life,
So
change our wisdom.
is that not our hope? That will make it.
No, here the topic says that you are more pessimistic. Whether I'm optimistic is not a crime. I am optimistic. I'm saying to you that I am optimistic. I'm standing here on the green. I am optimistic. I'm trying. I'm praying to God. I need the blessings. But am I optimistic? No, I can't be.
But it is
Because the
more.
surroundings-
It is more. That's
more
why he's
doesn't matter.
praying for
that's why
more.
I tell you. That's why there are two words I tell you. Maya. That is called. You can call it lust, and dukh can call it sadness. Maya is everywhere. You are hankering after money. That's why Maya. Can you tell that? I do not need Maya. I do not need money. You're hankering after money. You're living all your wisdom. Can you say that you don't need money? Lack of gratitude is one of the examples. For example, you need someone, and that person is indeed helping you. Right. But there is no gratitude. We are forgetting the gratitude, the gratification, generosity. We are forgetting everything. That is the sense of pessimistic behavior.
You are saying no, that's the behavior of a self-centric person who doesn't think others. He is centered in
Yes,
himself.
most of us will do that.
So a selfish person is not necessarily always pessimistic.
Do you feel that if someone is selfish, it means that person is always positive?
No, positive is different. But I am saying that optimistic or pessimistic. Now the person who is selfish may also be optimistic for himself.
No,
Now I will gain this.
then you're talking about the self-importance. Our Vedas or our scriptures don't teach us that.
I'm not talking about the scriptures. I am saying that today's statement is not related to any scripture. Today's statement is
But my behavior, my upbringing is all about my scripture.
that very.
I would have to answer to you with the help of my scriptures.
That's very for you. That is because of an individual. You are an individual. But here, if you follow the topic, there it starts with we.
Yes.
We means the whole humanity.
So, sir, I have my own eyes. With my eyes, I can see the world, and the way I can see the world, I can tell you that way. Right.
So when are we positive? When are we optimistic? If we feel that result will be positive. But if we think we'll try definitely, we'll try to reach something. But if we think always that result will be positive, result will go in favor of me, then you may say that person is optimistic. But I'm trying. But always there's a fear that result may not come in favor of me.
Now, if you know that you are sure to fail, why will you for the first time take the exam? You will just avoid taking the exam.
What
You know that you are
what
going
is the
to fail.
topic more or less? There is a question of more or less, right?
So I am saying
So
which one-
little
which one-
lesser. Optimism is lesser. Okay, lesser. I mean
Yes, if your optimism is lesser,
Yes.
then you will not appear at the exam.
No, why? Optimism is there. Optimism is there. There
But
are
pessimism
more.
will predominate.
Yes,
If
more.
pessimism dominates, then of course optimism will be dominated over very naturally.
If it exists, then I think dominate more or less. If it is everything, then it will be defined. But I say the order more or less. That more also plays a very significant role. That was less.
No,
Even less.
whenever you-
No, no,
whenever
a
you
person.
think of comparison.
No, the person who has reached the last stage of cancer also. He also tries to himself tries his level best.
This is optimistic.
No, he knows. He knows. Okay, that means pessimist is he
He
knows that he
knows
will
for
die.
sure that he will die.
Yes, even then he said there is little hope. Little.
Yes,
Lesser
that
than
is the question. If there is a
Let's
little
have-
hope, there is the optimism.
yes, more or less.
No, no,
More or
which one is
less.
predominating?
Predominating what? Predominating pessimism.
How?
Because he
See,
knows.
Let
Sir,
us
I have already
sir,
told.
let us
sir.
explain in this way. There is a little darkness, there is a little light. Is it possible?
No. More you have told.
More light than darkness. That means there is no darkness.
Yes. No, more. No, I have more darkness. More darkness I have told.
Yes, we switch up these lights.
Hmm.
The room becomes dark. Then can you say that sir, a little darkness and a little light should be required here? How is it possible? If we turn on one switch, then the entire room will be full of light. Isn't it? No, what do you think logically?
Logically, that I am saying that the topic is here. We are more pessimist than optimist. That is, we are all
Comparison.
comparison. We
Yes.
are not. We are absolutely pessimist. No, it
Now, a
is
minute ago, you told Molly that it's not possible for us to measure optimism or pessimism. A minute ago, you told.
Right.
And now
No,
you are saying
measurement it for something like that. How long? How?
Trying to dilute the situation, sir.
Now, what you are also
The
trying to
intensity.
quantify.
You
You are also trying to quantify.
measurement is not. This way, logical measurement is not what you are asking. That is why I have told that.
There are your knowledge.
Well, sir, the two ultimate statements of our human life is birth and death. Once birth is there, then the only truth is death. So the question is that every day when we are living our lives, then will all the time will we fear for death? That okay, next moment I may die. Okay, what is our approach? Our approach is that our approach is we want to live, we want to be happy. Simple. Can anyone deny that? I want to be sad. Can on the standing on the stage, can one come and say I want to be sad? No.
Just
People just I didn't interrupt. 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 No, 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 no. I didn't interrupt. Let me. No, 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 no. Let me. I didn't interrupt.
How often do we use the word sorry than happy? All the time we say, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, all the time.
The question is that the moment we are debating at the moment, okay, why we are debating? We are debating first of all for sharpening our skills and also our sharpening our analogy rather. So this way we are trying to do that. Now thing is that when we say that you talked about sir the survival instinct. Okay, so here we have to fight. Say when we smell the rather the danger, so do we jump into that? No, we try to prevent ourselves. That is out of optimism, or rather you can say that instinctively we are doing. Our instinct is say someone is drowning, so it's that human due to reflex action. It's all about positivity, our mechanism. Someone is going to a human body will, or rather our brain will act in such a way.
Natural instinct, even
That is the positive thing. Positive instinct of survival. Positive instinct of survival.
Will try to do the same. Every animal will try to do the
And
same.
also the thing
when
is-
in danger. So that doesn't decide whether optimism or
That is
pessimism.
the survival instinct.
Yeah,
Then
that is the instinct.
that so, thing is
That guy.
so just one logic. So thing is that if someone is trying to save himself or herself from the danger, that is I want to leave. So if someone wants to leave, say someone who is at the stage 4 cancer. Now, cancer is something that if you think that I want to leave, I want to fight, then automatically some chemicals are being generated within your body that actually there are cases. If you Google it, you will find where when the chemotherapy and all the treatment failed, and but due to conventional treatment, but due to this willingness, due to the optimism, the body responded and then it survived. This is actually happened.
The mission takes place.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. You gentlemen, do you want to say anything? Do you have any point? What's your name?
My name is Ramesh.
Ramesh.
Draw
Do you have any
your
point?
hand out of pocket.
Do you have any point to speak on?
I don't have point.
Right, this is what you don't have. Profuma, you have any point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. Speak up.
Due to negative thoughts, many of students and few people committed suicide during this time, right? I Many people have attached to their parents or someone they're close. If their close one who dies, they also think that I have I have not I have to survive or but their mind thinking but their mind is of their negative that I would not like to live that my parents would die uh, and this was their negative thinking around their mind there and also there is another example that
These examples have been already discussed. We have already discussed. I am asking whether you have any new point to add on.
okay, yeah.
Anushka, do you have?
There is a saying that impact of forget the impact of negative things to there is a five more positive things because of the impact of the negative things there are so much that's why we need five positive things and whenever we remember something first we remember the negative things first that this is happened with me and I have to like fight the negative, the crying, everything, the sadness. After that, the how I fought for it, I overcome from that. Then those thoughts are second thought, but the first thought came in our mind that the negative thought, and the negative impact is very much in our life. So in that way, we improve ourselves because in whenever I went for an interview, I rejected in first round. It's very sad for me. I knew that whenever I
But
go for,
you knew at the time we shall overcome.
but the thing
Someday.
is that
We shall overcome someday.
but I practice it. I know there is some negative. My English is not that good. That's why. But the thing is that the negative things came in my mind whenever I gave the interview. Whatever the thing is that, and I going for the interview because I have my aim in my life. That's why. Not for the I have optimism or whatever. If I am an optimism person, then there are so many ways to income there are so many ways to earn money so I don't go for my aim because I have aim and yeah maybe it come for negative there in also whenever I talk about my aim to other person there are some they will say negative things to me but at the end I know that yeah there will be negative but this is my aim that's it for me.
At the end, what will you know? You are saying at the end I shall know.
I know that maybe for their point of view it is negative. They say it to me whatever, but that thing is aim of my life. So I will follow for that.
I will follow.
Yes,
The resolution.
yes,
Your resolution.
yes.
That is born out of pessimism. Or
Yeah,
optimism.
because of after all the things negative things, still I went for the interview. Why? Because that's my aim in my life.
That's positive.
Okay, thank you very much.